helped her. Because I saw her going, like, pawing at something right here. You see where that granite slab is right here? On the walkway?
Yeah. They don't usually get a flat on a Highway 16, but we got it fixed fast. And I'm gonna finish out this interval. Just under 2 hours into the ride, and I'm in Ione, California. I lived not too far out of this town. There's a place across the street. I got my car fixed when I was 18, my first car. It's pretty fucking hot out today. Pretty hot. Got some sugar. Filled up my water bottles. Gone through about 3 bottles so far in just under 2 hours. So with the next section we're gonna go through Comanche and then head towards Lodi. Three and a half hours in, 75 miles in, and I'm in Acampo, California. It's not too far from Lodi. The gentleman at the store is nice enough to unlock the gate and let me use this hose on the side. It's about 100 degrees. I got a liter of water split it between my 2 bottles, drank the rest of it, and got a little big bottle of Sprite. Get some more sugar. It's fucking hot. Next stop, I'm gonna stop at the Thornton Chevron, and then that'll be the final stretch home. So I got about 40 miles left. It's really hot. I'm like 15 miles from home, maybe. I just started feeling really sick. It's air quality sucks over here. And it was so hot earlier, and then the last hour and a half has been fine, but the air sucks. I just feel like puking so bad right now, and I can't. I just had to stop and sit down on the side of the road. Sitting on the side of the road. There's a little bit of traffic, but I feel like shit right now. And every time I breathe, it just feels like I want to puke. Gotta make it home. I'm about 100 miles in right now. I feel like it's like the longest 100 miles I've ever done. And it was like all flat. Alright, I'm gonna smash this water and then try to make it home. I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna go slow. Oh, made it. Oh, 116 miles, 20 average. Oh, man, and I cracked so hard in the end. No-handed. I'm home. I took a freezing shower. I had the air on. Can't really talk much without coughing. It was extremely hot. It said my temperature average was 91. But in the peak of the day, it was 100 degrees. It's 9 o'clock at night. So real quick, I'm just gonna give you the basics of the ride, and then you can look at it in the link below on my Strava. So 116 miles, 5 hours, 50 minutes. And I had a 19.9 average, it dropped on Strava. I had an average of 90 cadence. And I average 199 watts, which sucks. I burned 4,600 calories. Elapsed time was 8 hours, 28 minutes. I got 2 flats. I stopped at my grandpa's house. I hadn't seen him since January, and he happened to be home. I got water. I chatted with him for like 40 minutes. Not something that I would film, you know. He didn't, it's just like, you know, we miss each other. We haven't seen each other. He raised me, so I wasn't really gonna like put the camera on and be like, hey, you know. But so on that ride, 12 bottles of water, 2 with sugar. One was sugar and one was the Crank Naturals, and then the rest were all water. I had 20 dates and I had 2 Sprites. So I was super dehydrated. I got heat exhaustion. You probably, as you couldn't tell, I looked like crap when I was on the side of the road. I ended up pouring water over my neck and my shoulders, and it really cooled my core, so I rode home like kind of like no-handed the last 15 miles, and then like kind of like got a second wind like 8 miles out, and so was able to like ride in. And so I mean, still having a 20 average, I did 100 miles in 5 hours and 54 minutes. Like, I think I could have, if I would have stuck to my workout, done the 116 miles in 5 hours. I had like a 22 average before the heat really took over. So not a bad day. It was a really big mental builder, and I look forward to the next one, just not as hot. But I'm gonna start eating. I'm so hungry. I haven't had any, like, I've had sugar all day. And so I got my 2,000 calories of spaghetti, my favorite dish this week. And it's the last of the spaghetti materials. So have a good night. I hope the footage was alright. I'm going to try to get it done before I go to sleep. Thanks.